Well, everyone, let's go directly into our meditation today. So we begin, as always, with our breath. As you simply breathe, immediately the breath takes you inwards into your central column as you open to receive. And the energies flood through your human presence. Let us begin with relaxation in the body as your shoulders relax, the tension in your arms and hands. And as you begin to relax this tension, feel it moving down through your body as the body so easily lets go. The body loves to let go. And as we come more into our center, into our beingness, the disturbance from the emotional body and mental body calms, quietens, slows down, and the body has an opportunity to let go. For the body loves to let go, surrenders easily to the divine when not overtaken by the imbalances of mind and emotion, creating into the body disturbance. So we spend a few moments now as the Arcturians and the many beings of light that are with us, breathing into our center, into our heart space. The breathing slows and deepens, and the body's connection to the divine re-establishes. As with the Arcturians and so on, we receive energies to assist in bringing the body, mind and emotions back into balance and alignment as the body regains harmony. You cannot do it or get it or go out to receive it. Simply allow, be in allowance, and so you receive all that you need, not by doing, but coming into that deeper place inside, which is always in allowance and receives in non-doing, without effort, without tension. As we let go, as we surrender, as we fill with greater and greater amounts of light. Feel yourselves receiving these energies. The peace which forms within. Even if the body, mind or emotions are in turmoil. The high heart is always in silence, in bliss and joy. And we see those two different places within us. And we allow ourselves to simply fill with this divine light as we all receive together, all in a circle of light. And so the energies of each one begin to expand through the group energies. Each one feeling that connection, the group connection, and the increased energies that come through from the higher realms. And we simply breathe. Without words. I feel my own being beyond words, beyond the human mind. I feel the deep peace there in the depths of my high heart. The light that pours through my body. A brilliant golden light coursing through my veins, entering into all the cells of my body, my organs, muscles, skeleton. Down to the tips of my fingers, the tips of my toes. And I breathe in this divine light, filled with love. And as I breathe into my heart, I breathe in this love, this light. I am. I am a divine being of light. And the light increases, the light of self, the flow of the divine. And I become more and more aware of my physical vessel, my temple. And I also begin to experience all that I have held within this temple of mine. The ego personality that has been formed. What is often termed the shadow self. But I have experienced how the light is so much stronger than the shadow. I accept it is there. I accept it as part of me. I simply allow it to be. It doesn't engage me. It simply is. Perhaps over this weekend you may have gained insights from one's view, one's perception of what is. And we have an opportunity now at this time to look inwards and see everything as a reflection. No longer what this person has done, how this has affected me, how I was in fear because, and so on and so on. But to see everything from a different point of view, an internal point of view. And perhaps you will see with what lies within, that is held within your chakras, within your bodies. The view that you took upon these things. For whilst we endured in many lives persecution, in this life for most of us, it is simply the ego personality, the ego mind, that has been harmed, hurt, felt the lack of love. But what was it within you that felt hurt? That felt angry? Was it your own belief system, your own thoughts, your own reactions? To see everything in a new light. And the light that fills you now can see the human personality, the human self, in a different way than before. Why did you give your power away? Was it really to be kind to the other person? Or was it because you needed to feel accepted? Why did you allow yourself to be unjustly treated, to go against the feelings in your own heart? Was it your own fear of loss? Fear of losing love? Did you blame the other person for their behavior? So over this full moon phase, we have an opportunity to see at a much deeper level ourselves. Without thoughts. Let thoughts and beliefs fall away. Allow your heart to receive. Even what we may term disasters in our lives, injuries, losses, and so on, we can see how we needed those things to take place for what we needed to grow within. And the massive energies coming to us at this time are here to force through the human self, the physical body, the release of all that needs to leave. Our views, our opinions, our beliefs, all outward looking. But now we return to looking inwards. Perhaps you can feel the frequencies of the fifth dimension entering in greater light. And we focus upon this while allowing the human self simply to exist, to be. In my beingness, I am. My consciousness so much greater than the human mind, and I allow my consciousness to expand upwards and outwards as my frequency continues to rise. Particularly in this full moon is the energy to transform grief, sadness, sorrow, and this transforms more easily when our perspective shifts. As a new understanding about ourselves comes. Love does not judge. Love accepts all that is. It simply is. And through one's presence, we step out of duality into unity, oneness, as there is no longer opposition between the light and the darkness. And one's I am. Presence unifies. Are your shoulders still relaxed? Or has tension returned? No trying is needed, no effort. Be in the eternal presence of your I am. Relaxation in the body allows for that freedom to let go, to allow. To be at peace with oneself. And as you rest in the light of self, you know you are free. But maybe the human still holds on. As the light increases, so the shadow diminishes. As you rest in your I am presence, the eternal now. Nothing to do, simply to be, and all is done for you, not by you. I am my consciousness, and I observe my human self. And I allow these higher frequencies of divine love to shed light upon my human self and all that I have judged. I feel love, I feel compassion form up the human, and I understand. I understand more fully, more deeply, how the personality self has been formed. And I see how it is a separate part of who I truly am. A divine being of love and light, as the brilliant light of my soul continues to descend through my aura and through my body.